No laptop backup. So finally, someone made another attempt of this portable memory card backup solution, and I think this is going to stay in a way. I mean, after so many attempts, so many failed attempts, like Western Digital given up, ØDYSSEE given up, Narbox got bankrupt or something, some administration, whatever terms, I'm not sure the exact term of this. We do get that thing called cloud send, but we are not exactly drowning with choices. So this Lexar, pretty cool that you can have your different card reader. It's a card reader and SSD. You can pick your pick, mix and match, take your pick. On the side, there's two USB-C ports that you can connect to your phone, connect to your laptop, other card reader as well. But one thing really different with this compared to other backup solutions is that this rely on your phone or your laptop or your iPad or whatever. You unplug this doesn't do anything at all. So is this just a glorified USB hub dock thing? By the way, this video is not sponsored by Lexar because this is sponsored by NordVPN. But first, I should show you how do you back up your card with this thing. Problem is, I can't do this with my phone. It's too old. Because I'm still using an iPhone 12 mini, and they stopped doing mini as well. I don't have USB-C, so actually I can't test it myself. So I need to use Kai's phone for this. It got an app. You actually don't need to use the app. You can just use the file, the iPhone file app as well, or your Android equivalents. So there's a card. Shot something earlier. Put in an SD card slot here. Quick offload. So it actually still bring up the file interface. Folder. Open. Destination. Let's open a new folder. Test folder. Okay. Make sure your Workflow Go has enough power. Okay. Oh, that's a destination folder. Test. That's it. You're backing up your footage from SD card here to the SSD here. This is a 2 TB SSD. Or you can copy card from card as well if you got another card reader. This is CF Express. One thing this app claims to have built-in data verification to ensure accuracy and security. Alright, pretty standard for this memory card backup solution. But that's it though. All I can see is that it copy and oh, done, job done. Oh, that's it. Maybe they have different idea with the built-in data verification and whatever. Actually, when I said earlier that my phone is too old to test it, I meant to say my phone is too old to test the app. I've been using it with my iPad Air 5th generation without the app, and it has been great. So usually I use SD card, but then today I've got quite a lot of things in the CF Express, thousands of photos, continuous burst test, and then some video as well. This is when I was in Lisbon for Panasonic S1 Mark II press event before the public announcement. So this is crucial to back up everything I've got. I don't have a second shot. Okay, boom, the select, drag, oh, and drop. So before that, this is something I used to have to bring a laptop to a trip just to back a file. I don't have any other use for that laptop if I were not going to edit during the trip. But now it's just an iPad and that. And if you think an iPad is too big, you can just use your phone if your phone support that. And then back home, I just plug this back to my Mac Mini and that's it. Oh yeah, and also I can check all of them out, all of the photos, all of the video out on here. On Narbox, it can't play back high resolution video straight from the file, it have to render. And on my iPad, I have NordVPN installed. Of course, sponsor of this video. I'm always skeptic about all those public Wi-Fi, but you just can't avoid them completely. Especially there are so-called evil twins Wi-Fi that steal your login information. Or what if the public Wi-Fi actually got hacked? With NordVPN, you are completely protected against those attacks. Of course, you can also connect to NordVPN server around the world, make yourself appear to be from another country so you can access those TV shows, live sport event that's not available in your region. It also comes with Threat Protection Pro. Protect your device from malicious websites and malware from files that you download. NordVPN is one of the best. It is fast and they never record any of your internet activity. So check it out with 30 days money back guarantee. There's no risk to try it out. Use the link in the description down below or the QR code here. If you sign up for 2 years plan, you can also get 4 extra months of service. Although I really like this, one thing is that it's not that on the go. I mean, you have to connect it to your phone the whole time when you're using it. So it is better if you can put it down somewhere nicely. You can see this thing, you can scratch it in no time. There's not even some rubber feet or anything. It's not as on the go like this thing because most of this kind of backup solution is most of them are really rubberized. You can drop it or whatever. I can put in the card, a few press of the button, start the backup, and then put in my bag and go. Although one of the reasons I can put this in my bag and go is that it is really slow. I mean, it takes so long. I have to put in my bag and go. It's obviously better these days, for example with the Cloud Send, but it's still not exactly fast. On the Lexar with iPad, copying files from CF Express to SSD, quite consistently over 500 MB per second. With SD card over 200 MB per second, not the fastest in the world, but it's decent. This all-in-one solution had this problem. They all have a slow-ish processor inside because it has to think about the heat issue because they get hot and then they have to rely on a internal battery. It is a little bit better with this one. You can swap out a replaceable battery, which is really handy when this thing is frozen, which it happens a little bit too frequently that I can never fully trust it with backing up my cards. But they've gone bankrupt, so you can't get battery anymore. If the battery had failed, eventually what you're going to do? Oh well, yeah, you can plug in an external battery, and then the card reader is too old, and you need an external card reader because now you use CF Express because this is outdated. Now you get this mess of dangling cable, and you think, why don't I just use my phone and USB hub? Oh, now I know why you don't see this anymore. Even if your device is still working fine, the manufacturer got to decide when will the device you pay full price for become e-waste. This is slightly better because it got an interface here, it's quite independent. You can use this without your phone. But for the years I've been using it, it always got some bug here and there. I've been waiting one day, they will fix all the bugs and then this will be completely reliable. But that day never came. I can never fully rely on this thing. But this, because it's just connect to your phone. As long as your phone is working, well, on my case, it's the iPad. As long as my iPad is working, then it works. I forgot to mention those so-called portable NAS. I mean, yeah, if you really need those extra features, but I feel headache just reading about how to set them up. I just want to back up my cards. I mean, time has changed. Do we still need a device that do back up by itself? When we all have a mini computer in our pocket all the time, you can really just connect this with a hub, a card reader, even a battery, and do all the things that I mentioned, well, and an SSD as well. But this thing, it probably just tidier. And also, if you have a lot of storage in your phone or in your iPad, you can basically just plug in a card reader directly into your phone or iPad and back up into your phone or iPad. It's just really expensive to get storage on your iPad or iPhone or Android phone. Also, this is multi-purpose. I have been using this for a whole year to edit all my video. Most people will just connect the SSD to your Mac, to your desktop to do editing, but this is just so much cleaner. And when I need it, I just disconnect it from my Mac and take it with me to a trip, to a shoot, copy file in it, bring it back home, and then plug it to my Mac and edit directly on it. So you can... No, this is the thing itself. The thing itself is actually just a, so as I mentioned, this is just a glorified dock and hub. So just got two bay here, and you got two USB-C ports. So it's marked your phone for this port. It doesn't have to be your phone, of course. It could be your iPad or your computer, laptop, desktop. And the other one is for SSD or reader. At the back, it's actually the power support to the reader, to this dock, because it depends on what's the phone that you use. With different card reader or different SSD that you use, maybe your phone can't support that power. The only combination that I find with Kai's iPhone that it absolutely needs the external battery is when I put in a SD card reader and Saib Express card reader. Oh, cannot use accessory. When I put the battery back on, of course, it worked immediately. Yeah. So yeah, it depends on the situation. I guess depends on your phone as well, because Android phone got so many different kind of model. Some of them may need external battery for more of the different situation. What I found out really interesting is that the SSD wait till it mount, yes, 1.7 watts. But if I plug in a CF Express card reader and a card, I actually use more, 3 volts. Now, even though if my, my iPad can support that much power to use CF Express card to SSD, but the battery is still a good idea, because when you plug in the battery, the power consumption drops to below 1 volt. So when you're using your iPad, your iPhone, even though if it supports enough power to power the whatever card reader, this still saves you precious power on your device, your iPad or iPhone or Android phone. That's why it actually included a battery. This is just actually a Bob standard power bank. There's a USB port here that you can charge this power bank, or use this power bank to actually charge your phone, your other device. I mean, this is the whole idea of this thing. It's nothing special about the technology. It's just everything make it really convenient, really thoughtful. What are these? These are the card readers and SSD. This is the SSD. So you can mix and match, because here I've got 3 of them. This one is dual SD card reader. This is a CF Express card reader, CF Express Type B. They have a CF Express Type A, I don't have it here. And this one is SD card and micro SD card. But at the same time, all of these could be used by themselves. Like this is the SSD Bob standard USB-C port. So you can plug it in to your phone, iPad, laptop, and just use it like that. And all these USB SD card as well. So this SSD by itself is actually support USB 3.2 Gen 2 X2, speed up to 2000 megabyte per second. As far as I know, no Macintosh actually support Gen 2 X2. So when you connect this to my Mac Mini, or if you connect this through this dock, it only got 10 megabit per second speed, because this dock also only support 10 megabit per second. When I connect this directly to my Mac, it's around 900 megabyte per second. Reading speed is also about 900 megabyte per second. So the only time you can get the maximum speed from this is that your computer support that. You connect this directly to your computer, or through another big Lexar workflow thing. Just something you should know. for me, it's more than enough. I only edit in H.265. I don't edit a RAW or whatever, raw video. I have also done a stress test on the SSD running inside the dock under around 20 degrees Celsius room temperature. After 2 hours non-stop continuing reading and writing, the reading and writing speed basically stay the same. The CF Express card reader actually supports USB 4, and this is something that Macintosh actually support. They give you this 40 megabit per second cable, USB 4 cable as well. The thing I find it really interesting is that this is a new way that I never thought of. Before that, it would be just this. Now this will become really niche. Maybe not this is so niche it's gone bankrupt, but for example, something like the Cloud Send, it is for somebody who really have to have this on the go, actually on the go. You have to plug it in and then just put it in the bag and then they have to go. Most people will probably still use a laptop, and some people who don't want to lug around with a heavy laptop, then you can think about a phone and all the dangling cable. But this is surprisingly another really convenient way. And they have thought about everything. They have thought about a battery for it as well. So yeah, this is just a glorified USB hub thing dock with a battery, but I'm really happy about this.